Hello, my friends. It's your buddy Phil here, project management trainer and coach. I got a few questions about the PMP application, so I want to walk through it really quickly. The PMP application starts off with the education. Put in the education you've got, bachelor's degree, high school diploma, whatever it is. It is going to ask you to put in whatever qualifications you see fit. And this is a dummy application, as you can see here. Professional education also, they want you to put in information regarding the project management course that you took that qualifies as 35 hours. So you can see that there. And over here, you can see secondary degree is what I've put in here. If we click on edit education, you can see it asks for the highest level of education. So you don't need to put in every single piece of education you've got, only the highest level. Click on the drop down, you can see we've got high school all the way to doctorate. So whatever the highest level of education is, put that in there, save the education, and continue the process. When you're done with the education piece, if it meets requirements, you then move on to the experience piece. So let's click on continue to experience. And let me just say, you can save and come back to any stage. Like if you didn't have your professional education of 35 hours yet, you could still begin to work on this. All right, now it's asking for experience. You can see in here, we've got some dummy experience. And in the dummy experience, you can see the organization name, the name of the project manager, or I beg your pardon, the job title, which is project manager, the functional reporting area, all of this stuff that's just basic, organization, what is the field, project team size, and so on. So I'm going to click on edit experience just so you get an idea of the actual form. All right, so put in the project title, put in the organization, the job title, functional reporting area. If you don't see your reporting area there, just click on other. The organization, we have other as well as a bailout. Approach or methodology is going to be waterfall, agile, or hybrid. Team size, the project budget, you could say it's classified. I've worked on some projects, I've had to tell PMI it's classified. I can't tell you any more about this. Project dates, and if it's still in progress, hit in progress. Now, this is the description. This is where a lot of people are scared out of their wits, but it doesn't have to be that difficult. You can make it simple. Just use the recommended PMI IPEMC, and that stands for initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling and closing. The outcome and whatever it is, So in this example, I have put in initiating the project, and it's a very simple and short statement. It says, let me make it big so you can read their lips really well. Provide a high-level description. High level means high level. Don't go into the weeds, or you will put your application into a tailspin. If you go into technical babble and esoteric language that throws the reviewer off, I can assure you, you'll be getting a message from the PMI saying, hey, we got a question about this. Did you actually do project management, buddy, or were you just doing technical type stuff? So you want to keep it to the project management work you did, right? Provide a high-level description that summarizes, that's the key word. In fact, the application is like an exam, because if you don't read the words high level and summary, like I said, they're going to kick it back to you, okay? So summarizes your experience and includes project objective, the outcome, your role on the project, and your responsibilities and deliverables. A typical response is between 200 to 500 words. So you can see right now I'm on 105 words. It's not showing red, but if I got rid of some of the information in here, make it smaller, and let me just get rid of about 3/4 of what I put in. Now you can see it doesn't like the fact that it's just 30 words. So I've got to put some more information in. And 104, it's not mad at me. Before, it used to be based on characters, and it was just 555 characters. Now they want roughly 200 to 500 words. So I could put something such as develop the project charter and identified stakeholders with the core team, held kickoff meetings, stakeholders, and presented project charter for buy-in, higher levels. Created and maintained stakeholder register. You can also expand on develop the project charter with the project sponsor. For example, now this is what adds to the volume of words. We're looking for quality though. It's only what you did that you want to say. If you didn't do that, don't say you did that. That would be unethical, okay? Planning, develop the project management plan components with the team, build the schedule, WBS, cost baseline, quality plans, communication plans, plans, and stakeholder. That's it. All right, let's go down to executing. See, we just keep it simple, keep it brief. Conducted team meetings and directed the project work while managing the developers on the project. Ensured all issues were identified, tracked. Engaged risk owners and action owners to execute and responses. Okay. You could also say inspired, motivated, and mentored team members. If you were involved in a project of a hybrid nature, you need to also think about things that may be a little bit agile. So you could say maintained an impediment log and was responsible for impediment resolution. All right, monitoring and controlling. Created and maintained regulatory reports for the project. Created and distributed work performance reports to stakeholders. Monitor the project and review reports while taking corrective action, preventive action, and following through with defect repair, change requests, and updates. All right, last but not least, we have closing. Closed out each phase project while conducting phase end reviews and submitted phase closeout reports to stakeholders. Also, close out the entire project by presenting a final report and transitioning the deliverable to the customer. Outcome delivered on time and on budget. Customer has implemented the solution. project was a success. All right, just remember, you always keep it professional. So all of this is just dummy data. If you're really going to keep it professional, just remove anything that is clowning around and it's not serious. Keep it simple, keep it high level, keep it project management, hit the save experience button, boom, you're done. All right, and that's how you do it. And you can see for this one, this is 3 years from May to August. It shows the time frame is 40 months for this project, and that's enough. You don't have to submit tons and tons and tons of projects. You see, this is a problem. This is a problem that many people make. Many people want to put every project they did under the sun, and that's not the way to do it. Because if you put 10 projects, when PMI kicks back an application, if they do, I hope they don't, you're going to have to defend 10 projects. Just put one project that covers the time period. If you've got a degree, you know, it's 3 years, right? If you've got a high school diploma, then it's 5 years, but find the fewest number of projects. And in that way, you get the least amount of challenge and kickback when your application is reviewed, and there's less confusion. It's just so straightforward. All right. So there's no need for a big old template. You know, back in the day would have a big old Excel sheet to fill in all this information. No, just do the simple initiating. That's the genesis of the project, planning, the planning of the project, how you planned it, executing, how you executed it, monitoring and controlling what you did to monitor and control it, and closing. And boom, you're done. That's the end of my application here. I am done. So let's continue to exam details. So continue to the next page. It just shows you a summary of everything. You put in all your information, email address, yada, yada. And then exam accommodations. Do you need any? Do you agree? Do you say that everything is complete? And if everything is complete and you've put in all the information, put in some random numbers, okay? So if you put in just some information, all the information that is required, you'll be able to get to the point where you submit the application. It's that simple. And the final piece, my friends, is to save the phone number, which put in some fictitious phone number and hit submit application, and boom, you're done. And that, my friends, is how to complete your PMP application. If you've got any questions about the application, look for a comment box below. I'll be more than happy to explain it to you. If you are looking for training for the PMP exam, I highly recommend you going down to our website. It's called Praizion.com, Praizion.com. When you hit Praizion.com, you can take a look at some of the stellar world-class training that we've got for you. We've got the Project Management Masterclass, CAPM Masterclass, one-on-one coaching, on demand for the PMP, Project Leaders Club if you are already certified, all sorts of great stuff. All right, so jump on the programs and look forward to seeing you. Take care.